guys, this is Parvati Prasad and I welcome back you all to the session, that is doubt clearing session of the first chapter which we have done. So now, one of you have asked me the question regarding a particular reaction of ammonium cyanide getting converted to urea, and this urea again getting converted to ammonium cyanide. So this is a particular reaction about which one of the student has asked me from your batch itself, and about this reaction she is confused regarding the three types, that is isomerism, combination and decomposition. So how can we classify this reaction into these three categories? Okay, so that is the main question. So let's first start to understand these three different type of reaction, of which two you know, one we have to understand. So we'll just go through the type of reaction, then we'll write down the question, and then we'll be writing the solution to it, right? So the first thing is, this is a three type of reaction. You can say there are three type of reaction which is there in this question, and that is, first one, combination reaction. Okay, so this is the first type, also known as combination reaction in this question. Okay, then the second type in this question is decomposition reaction. Okay, so this is the second type, and the third but the very important and also you can say a new type of reaction is your isomerism. Okay, so this isomerism we'll be doing in later on, but first we'll check these two equations, okay, or these two reactions. The first one is combination. When we say a combination reaction, it simply means a reaction in which there is two or more substances which are getting combined to form a single compound. So I can say it is a type of reaction in which two or more chemicals combine to form a single compound. And also we have seen we have seen the examples. For example, we have seen quicklime getting combined with a particular substance or a gas which is known as carbon dioxide, right? So quicklime is a compound which is nothing but calcium oxide. So this gets combined with carbon dioxide gas. You have to remember one thing, this is a test for the gas, that is carbon dioxide. So this can be used as the test. जब भी आप quicklime को carbon dioxide pass करोगे, it is going to get converted to calcium carbonate. ठीक है? So this, because of the formation of this calcium carbonate, this quicklime turns milky white, and this calcium carbonate after some time, after certain time period, gets settled down in the test tube in the form of precipitate. So this is a type of reaction which is also termed as combination reaction, and since this gets precipitated, this can be also classified under precipitation reaction. Clear? Fine. So this is combination reaction. What about decomposition reaction? So when we talk about decomposition reaction, it is a type of reaction in which a single compound is broken down into two or more compounds. Clear? So let's understand. So type of compound, type of reaction. It is a type of reaction in which single compound is decomposed to two or more chemicals or chemical compounds. Clear? And we have seen n number of examples. Whichever you want, you can apply here, right? The very easy example you can say over here is the one in which your calcium carbonate, that is CaCO3, on heating, okay, gets decomposed to calcium oxide and CO2. Okay, so the reaction gets reversed. Now, basically, my dear students, in decomposition reaction there are three types. Further, it is classified into three types. The first type is the one in which heat is used, that is also termed as pyrolysis or thermolysis. The second decomposition reaction is your electrolysis, in which there is a use of electricity. And the third one is your photolysis, which is also known as, which is basically done, or the decomposition of a compound is done with help of a light. So these are the two reactions which we are already familiar with, right? We have seen. So for understanding isomerism, you should first know what is isomer and how we'll identify them. Okay? So we'll first understand isomers and then we'll see what is the reaction known as isomerism. Clear? And along with the example, we'll solve the question. Clear? So let's go for it. Now, let's understand what is isomers. Okay? So, isomers, if you want to define it, it is very simple substance, or you can say simple definition to it is the compounds showing same molecular formula but different structural formula are termed as isomers. And very important thing is these isomers are classified into various types. So the very broad classification is two, that is one is stereoisomer and one is geometrical isomer. Okay? So in that geometrical isomer you will find that there are certain different kinds. Okay? There are structural isomers. Okay? So in this you just need to understand for now कि there are chemicals more than 2, 3, 4 which show same type of chemicals. You can say molecular formula, or that is the number of atoms. Okay? Same type of number of atoms in similar quantity, but exactly the structure of the formula is different. So let's take it an example, or let's understand with help of an example. That will be much better. Okay? So if you take an example, one is known as, the first example which I am taking here is known as your chain isomer. Okay? Chain isomer. So the very first example to it is, for example, an alcohol, for example, propanol. Okay? CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. Okay? This is also known as propanol, and CH3, CH, CH3, OH. And this is also propanol. But this is known as, this is termed as N-propanol. Okay? And this is termed as isopropanol. So what does this mean, and why I have given this example? Just check number of carbon atoms in the first one. There are 3 number of carbon atoms. Also check the number of hydrogen atoms. So there are 6 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen. And in the same format, just check for this one. Okay, not 6. How much it is? 3, 7 and 8. So it is 8. Okay. So there are 8 hydrogen atoms. Okay. Now you check for this compound. Okay. That is your isopropanol. You'll find that in this also there are C3, H8 and O is the number of oxygen. That is 1 oxygen is there. Okay. So you'll find that the molecular formula is same. This is molecular formula which is same, but when you check this, that is the structural formula. Structural formula. It is different. So that means you can say these are the isomers. So क्या सिर्फ इतना ही काफी है? नहीं, ये स्ट्रक्चर को अलग होने से क्या डिफरेंस आता है दोनों में? डिफरेंस आता है इनकी प्रॉपर्टी में, जैसे सॉलिड, लिक्विड, वोलाटाइल, नॉन वोलाटाइल, और मे बी इट कैन बी गैस, और मे बी जो केमिकल रिएक्शंस है, रिएक्टिविटी, दिस माइट बी मोर रिएक्टिव, दिस इज बेसिकली मोर रिएक्टिव देन दिस इज लेस रिएक्टिव, यू कैन से. सो देयर इज a specific difference in their chemical properties. So I can say, so there will be, this is an point, there will be difference in their chemical properties as well as the physical properties also, you can write that. Okay. So this is what is your isomer, where there is same molecular formula but different structural formula, and this difference in their structural formula will make sure that there is a difference in their properties. Clear? Okay, we'll take one more example so that you will get more clear about it, because in this you can say both are alcohol, ma'am, so how to classify? So better I'll give you one more example. Okay, so let's do that. Now let's check the one more example. Okay, so CH3 CH3, okay, and CH3 CH2 C double bond OH. These are the two different compounds. When you see these compounds, you will find that number of carbon atoms and number of hydrogen atoms and number of oxygen atoms are same. In this is a ketone. This is a ketone. Okay? Also commonly known as acetone. The one which you use for removal of your nail paint is nothing but acetone. Okay? So I can say the name for it is acetone. Okay? Number of carbon atoms here are C3. Hydrogen atoms here are 6 and oxygen is 1. Clear? Now check this one. Here this is nothing but an aldehyde and also named as, this is a group of aldehyde mein ka ek compound. So the name of this compound is propanol. I am writing here, that is propanol. Okay? Clear? So this is a ketone and this is an aldehyde, or you can say this is acetone and this is propanol. These are two different compounds, but the number of carbon atoms here is also C3, hydrogen H6 and oxygen 1. So do you think कि इनकी property same होगी? Answer is no. Clear? सो दैट मीन्स कि ये और ये अलग अलग कंपाउंड है, इवन दो कि इनका मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला सेम है. क्लियर? इवन दो इनका मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला सेम है, these are two different compounds because their structures are different. Clear? As their structures are different, they are definitely going to show different properties. So this is nothing but isomer. ठीक है? So we'll be studying isomer in very deep in the 4th chapter, that is carbon and its compound. There I'll let you know the different types of this thing, that is isomerism. ठीक है? लाइक चेन आइसोमेरिज्म, फंक्शनल ग्रुप, दिस इज फंक्शनल ग्रुप आइसोमेरिज्म, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. ठीक है? सो विल बी सीइंग दोज थिंग्स इन दी 4th चैप्टर. नाउ इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस थिंग, ठीक है, देन नाउ टू अंडरस्टैंड आइसोमेरिज्म इज ऑल्सो ईजी. ठीक है? सो व्हाट इज एन आइसोमेरिज्म? सी, जब भी ऐसे चीज दिखे बट उनका स्ट्रक्चर अलग हो, ठीक है, तो ऐसा कोई भी रिएक्शन जिसमें एक पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रक्चर दूसरे में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है विदाउट चेंजिंग द नंबर ऑफ एटम्स ऑफ ईच एलिमेंट, ठीक है, इज नोन एज एन आइसोमेरिज्म रिएक्शन. क्लियर? दिस इज जस्ट एन आर्बिट्ररी एग्जाम्पल. द प्रॉपर करेक्ट एग्जाम्पल विल बी गिविंग एज पर योर क्वेश्चन. क्लियर? सो दिस इज जस्ट एन आर्बिट्ररी एग्जाम्पल वेयर आई हैव सेड कि मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला चेंज हुए बिना अगर दो कंपाउंड डिफरेंट बन रहे हैं, मतलब एक से दूसरा कंपाउंड बन रहा है और दोनों के यानी रिएक्टेंट और प्रोडक्ट के मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला में देयर इज नो डिफरेंस, देन दिस टाइप ऑफ रिएक्शन इज टर्म्ड एज आइसोमेरिज्म. क्लियर? कंफर्म? नाउ what is the next thing? The next thing is your question. I hope this isomerism is clear. Now we'll do the question which you have asked me, and then we'll see how the question में जो reaction है it can be classified in combination, decomposition and isomerism. Clear? Now question is कि जो अमोनियम साइनेट है, अमोनियम साइनेट, this ammonium cyanate shows a reversible reaction. Why we call it a reversible reaction? Because this can be converted to urea and this urea can be converted back. So this is a reversible reaction. ठीक है? यानी अमोनियम साइनाइड से यूरिया बना, यूरिया से अमोनियम साइनाइड, दोनों भी बन सकते हैं, इसीलिए इसे हम रिवर्सिबल रिएक्शन कहते हैं और ऐसे टाइप के एरो से इसे इंडिकेट किया जाता है. तो अमोनियम साइनाइड एंड यूरिया का फॉर्मेशन, द रिएक्शन ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ यूरिया विद हेल्प ऑफ अमोनियम साइनाइड इज हाउ टू क्लासिफाई दिस रिएक्शन इनटू आइसोमेरिज्म, कॉम्बिनेशन एंड डिकम्पोजिशन. ठीक है? सो टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, first thing you have to remember कि this reaction is done by Wöhler. Again you will come to know about him in chapter 4, that is carbon and its compound. ठीक है? He is a very important part of this chapter as urea is a substance which is being released only by mammals or any organism, you can say. Mammals release urea. ठीक है? Like human being यूरिनेट करते हैं, दैट यूरिनेशन में जो सब्सटेंस बाहर आता है वो होता है यूरिया. दिस यूरिया इज फॉर्म्ड इनसाइड अ ह्यूमन बीइंग और अ एनिमल. तो कहा जा रहा है कि पहले ये माना जाता था कि जितने भी ऑर्गेनिक सब्सटेंसेस होते हैं वो सिर्फ ऑर्गेनिज्म से ही मिल सकता है, लैब में उसे सिंथेसाइज नहीं किया जा सकता. वोलर वो पहले साइंटिस्ट थे जिन्होंने ये बताया कि अमोनियम साइनाइड से क्या बनाया जा सकता है? यूरिया. ठीक है? सो यूरिया ये जो कि एक ऑर्गेनिक सब्सटेंस है, इसे लैब में सिंथेसाइज किया है वोलर ने. क्लियर? सो ये आपका रिएक्शन है. अब इसे हम समझते हैं कि ये किया कैसे गया था. ठीक है? सो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द क्राइटेरिया. तो फर्स्ट चीज हमें जो समझने की है वो ये है कि हम अमोनियम साइनेट किसे कहते हैं. तो अमोनियम साइनेट का जो केमिकल फॉर्मूला है दैट इज NH4OCN. सी जब हमने ऐसा लिखा इट सिंपली रिप्रेजेंट कि इसके ऊपर एक नेगेटिव चार्ज है और अमोनियम आयन के ऊपर तो एक पॉजिटिव चार्ज होता ही है. तो अमोनियम और साइनेट आयन्स के बीच में क्या है, आयोनिक बॉन्ड है, तो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस, ठीक है। सो इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट रिगार्डिंग द बॉन्ड्स देन जस्ट वेट फॉर द चैप्टर 4, बट नाउ जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड कि अमोनियम साइनेट से यूरिया कैसे बनता है। तो बेसिकली जब हम बोलते हैं अमोनियम साइनेट जो यूरिया प्रोड्यूस करेगा वो डायरेक्टली नहीं प्रोड्यूस करता है, इट प्रोड्यूसेस इन अ 2-स्टेप रिएक्शन। तो सबसे पहले अमोनियम साइनेट से बनता है, मतलब इट गेट्स डिकम्पोज्ड टू फॉर्म अमोनिया दैट इज NH3। तो जो पहला कंपाउंड बना वो NH3 है, एंड देन जो दूसरा कंपाउंड बनता है वो है HOCN, ठीक है। सो HOCN is the compound, or you can say cyanic acid. So this is your ammonia, ठीक है, and this is your cyanic acid, ठीक है। And after this reaction or these compounds are getting reversibly combined. Why reversibly combined? Because रिवर्सिबल कॉम्बिनेशन का मतलब होता है कि ये पहले तो कंबाइन होंगे फॉर्मिंग NH2 twice CO। क्या बना रहा है, NH2 twice CO, ठीक है ना। दिस NH2 twice CO is nothing but your urea, ठीक है, it is nothing but your urea. So this is urea, clear? Now just check, ammonium cyanide tha, it got decomposed, so we'll just mark the 3 types here, ठीक है। So I can say from here to here it is decomposition, ठीक है, this is a decomposition reaction. Now from here to here it is a combination reaction, ठीक है। Now again as I said it combines reversibly, that means यूरिया से वापस अमोनियम साइनाइड बन सकता है, and this is your isomerism, this is your isomerism. Now just check the number of carbon atom, number of nitrogen atoms and number of hydrogen atoms in both. So in the first, that is ammonium cyanate, number of nitrogen atom is 2, number of hydrogen atom is 4, 1 carbon 1 oxygen. Here you can say number of nitrogen atom is 2, hydrogen atom is 4, 1 carbon 1 oxygen, clear? So this is termed as isomerism, ठीक है। अमोनियम साइनेट में जितना नंबर ऑफ एटम था जिस भी एलिमेंट का उतना ही नंबर ऑफ एटम यहाँ पे यूरिया में भी है, सो हेंस दिस इज नोन एज, सी द एरो इज बेसिकली ड्रॉन हियर, क्योंकि अमोनियम साइनेट से ये बना, हालांकि ये 2 स्टेप में बना है, तो बट मैंने ये एरो इसलिए दिखाया ताकि आपको पता चले जो इनिशियल रिएक्टेंट था वो और जो हमारा फाइनल प्रोडक्ट है वो, इन दोनों के नंबर ऑफ एटम्स जो है इक्वल है, इसीलिए मैंने ये एरो बनाया, ठीक है। हेंस दिस रिएक्शन कैन बी क्लासिफाइड इनटू 3 टाइप्स, डिकम्पोजिशन, कॉम्बिनेशन एंड आइसोमेरिज्म. I hope this is very clear to you. Since this was a bit complicated reaction, I took the whole of revision of the type and then I moved here, right? And also one simple concept, that is your isomerism, I have explained you in this. So I hope this is very very clear to you. Now with this I would like to end up the session and we'll meet in the next session. Yes, जिस तरह से ये डाउट पूछा, ऐसा कोई भी डाउट हो आप बिल्कुल पूछ सकते हो. So with this I will wind up the session. ठीक है? So we'll meet in the next session. Bye bye.